So I want to say the goal for this episode is mainly to get through Mount Moon. I'm gonna try to knock out these trainers quickly. Maybe get some new catches because I will have at least two. I think this is what is this, Route 4 upcoming. And then, what's next? Mount Moon. Or I'm sorry, I think this is Route 3. Sorry. Route 3. And then Route 4. So I'm gonna be able to make 2 catches at least. Depending on how far I get after Mount Moon, I might be able to grab something in Route 4. I don't know if I think I might reserve that for next time, but I'm not sure. I just don't know how long it's going to take me to get through Mount Moon, because I usually try to explore the entire thing the first time around. Just to, get all the items that I can. If I'm trying to just speed through it, I try to avoid the trainers. With this, considering it's a Nuzlocke, the only problem is that there's 2 issues right here that I'm facing. Is that I want to be able to get as much experience as I can on here, because it's kind of limited when it comes to trainers. But obviously it's Nuzlocke, and you don't want the chance of anyone fainting. And when you're in Mount Moon, you don't here. I could just if levels are low, I can grind a bit. If health is low, I could just go heal. In Mount Moon, you kind of gotta walk the whole thing. And especially if you get poisoned in there, it's gonna be just not a fun time. I did get some antidotes for preparation, because I know there's some poison types trainers with Zubats in there. So just as a precaution. The reason I'm using Noah so much now is because I know he's gonna be pretty much useless in there. But otherwise, for a second I forgot what I was like. What did they say was coming out, Ekans? I want to level up where I can, because by the time I forgot, Caterpie or Butterfree did not know Confusion. I'm forgetting what levels they learn it. I know that next time I'm gonna want to really try and grind on Route 4, because Noah's okay at level 15. Everyone else is pretty low, and I'm not totally comfortable with it. Damn it. Oh no. Oh no. Don't do this to me. Can I not switch out? I probably can't switch out. Oh, I can. Okay. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Okay. This is, I want to try to get some levels, but this is not working the way that I'd hoped. It might be a good idea, actually, at this point for me to... I might save this episode just to get done with the Route 3, because I don't know how long this is going to take, and I might want to grind a bit before going in. Potion or antidote? I'm going to go potion. But I might actually reserve Mount Moon for next time, because I want to grind a bit before going in. I think that's the easiest, or not the easiest, safest option. Am I really not going to be able to attack at any point? Can I, attack? How long does this go for? Oh my god. Yeah, I can't keep just doing this. And I can't remember what levels Mount Moon has for trainers. I can't imagine they're very high. But considering Noah is my only viable option right now, and there are rock types in there, I'm not taking chances with that one. So maybe this one is just to get through that, maybe get two teammates. And I also could end up getting something, because what do we got? What are we on? Because I know poison can kill you here. What are we on? 12 out of 30. Oh, I'm paying attention to the wrong thing. 27. Okay, we can get there. But I want to make sure that we have a safe enough team to get through there. And right now, I know there's bug type trainers in there, which is not a problem. Rock types we still don't have a solid answer for, and I know that like Onyx and Geodude through the gym didn't have any rock type moves, but that doesn't mean much. Especially considering like we have nothing to counter it still, and it's gonna be even higher levels. Probably not that much higher, maybe level 12, but even then, like, most of us are at level 10 right now. So, I'm hoping, honestly... I mean, I'm probably gonna get both a Geodude and an Onyx at some point. Like, it's not to say that I won't. I'm hoping for a Geodude right now, at least so I can get something a little on the bulkier side. Because right now, like, we have 2 bug types. We have Bird, and I don't know how well it's gonna work for us. So it's just kind of have to like touch and go and see like what we can get. Like Zubat wouldn't be terrible. It's just like at this moment in time. See, I wanna no, because the Kakuna is gonna use Harden again and again, and it's gonna take forever. But yeah, I want to grind, kind of at least get everyone to level 12 or 13. That's where I'd feel more comfortable. But I can't do that when we're at a point where we have a Beedrill and a Butterfree who are at level 10 and know basically nothing in terms of effective moves. It might seem silly to keep them around, but honestly, like, with Butterfree specifically, we're gonna have a Psychic type move, even though, like, we can theoretically get Abra, but that's kind of a long shot at this point. I can't remember what moves. I think it's Twin Needle. Is that the only bug type move in this game? Or viable bug type move? I'm not 100% sure, but I honestly think it is worth keeping them around even so. Because there's always a chance, like, that we might need them. But even then, like, this early in the game, like, I'm gonna take all the team members that I can get. Because even the ones that don't really seem to do much will be useful in some capacity. Even if it's just to switch out, to give me a chance to switch out. Probably should have switched out this time, because this is taking forever. But otherwise, like, yeah, if we had a rock type on us, I'd feel a little more comfortable, even though obviously rock type is not going to beat a rock type. But at least provide something bulky to switch out to. Bug catcher. It would help if I could see what they looked like. Because I think, is that also a bug catcher? Because, yeah, because I was going to say most of us are at level 12, but like maybe we're level 13 would be better. And like I said, with this circumstance, I'm trying to go for all the trainers because I could easily just go back to the center to heal. In Mount Moon, or any sort of cave, it kind of just depends on how big it is. This was not a good idea. Okay. But yeah, since we're so close to the center, it's worth... Oh, I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Oh god. Okay, I meant to click on Noah. Yeah, it's worth it to just get all the trainers right now. Get the experience while we can, even if I'm over-leveling some. Like, Noah's probably gonna evolve it before we even get to Mount Moon, but honestly, as long as we have something viable, that's at least something. Because I'm trying to think. Because next is Misty's gym, which Noah is not going to participate in at all, so that's not going to do anything. Should I go back to the center to heal before I move? Yeah, you know what? May as well. I was going to say, I have to go around anyway. But yeah, Noah's not going to be useful for the next gym in any regard, so... I'm trying to think, what do we... Because I have Harley, which can... Yeah... Roach and Harley could kind of deal with it. I prefer to have a grass type, which is totally possible. I think we can get an Oddish at that time. And if we can get an Abra, that's at least like a second or like a backup, but preferably a grass type. It would have helped if we got an electric type as well, but obviously that didn't happen. Funny part is that I think when I was grinding up everybody else, I actually ran into a Pikachu, like, first encounter after, and I was so mad about it. Because, like, I don't mind getting new things. Like, I don't use bug types usually, so it's something new, but just in this circumstance. It's just really bad timing where I could really use an electric type coming up, but you gotta take what you can get. You gotta use what you got. And in this case, like, the team isn't looking terrible. I could have done better, could have done worse. Picking Charmander at the beginning was probably a bad setup, but I mean, there's also, like, I could have gotten a Mankey, I could have gotten, you know, a Spearow, but it wouldn't have made a difference. Could have gotten a Pikachu, and it just didn't work out that way. That's a poison type. I don't really have much to counter that. Yeah, I don't really have much. I'm gonna level up where I can. I'll take the crit. Yeah, with this, not getting many, like, we have 2 bug types, both of which, you know, one of which knows just normal moves, isn't useful. The other one has a bug type move that isn't useful. So they're kind of they're in the back seat right now. They're gonna hang out back there. But, yeah, flying type moves, okay, we'll take. We can use that against fighting types, which will come up soon. Fire type, you know, it's whatever, we have it. It's not going to be super useful until later. I'm talking just in terms of gym leader. And then Roach, once he learns Hyper Fang, that'll be a lot more useful. So, that's kind of going to be... Yeah, the Hyper Fang is kind of going to be our... I don't want to say backup, but there's no strengths or weaknesses when it comes to it. So if I need someone and I don't have a good matchup, I could easily just use Roach. And it would at least work out for most of the time. Because Hyper Fang is, like, way overpowered. That's not something I'm complaining about, but it's definitely overpowered for just a normal type move. Like, it's pretty hardcore. So, as much as I could level up, I think it's less about the levels that I'm worried about and just getting moves. Because I literally can't... Do I want to get something that... I was gonna say. I'll worry about that after I reach the end of this. But it's more the move sets. Like, I have the one flying move, one fighting move. Or one fighting move, oh my god. One fire move. Jigglypuff. I keep forgetting. I'm trying to remember not move sets, type advantages, and I'm like, what was Jigglypuff? Jigglypuff was a normal type. And, oh god, don't disable anything else. Yeah, Jigglypuff, I remember playing Fire Red, and oh my god, Jigglypuff, when I would get to this battle, or anyone with a Jigglypuff, it was such a pain in the butt, because they would just take forever to kill. Like, even just any sort of moves that you used against it would just take forever. I switched out, like, maybe 3 times trying to kill it. Ooh. Level 16, let's go. Okay. So we at least can get 1 evolution. And that's at least something that'll at least bulk us up a bit. Since Noah's not going to be very useful upcoming, I think it's, you know, it's fine. I'll just let him evolve right now. So, since everyone else is kind of gonna get more attention. But I want to reach Pokemon Center first to see if I can heal up, and then I'll get our encounter. And actually, maybe I think what I might do is heal up, get our encounter here, and then actually just pop into Mount Moon and get our encounter. And then I might actually grind a bit before challenging Mount Moon, just to be on the safe side, because I do not feel comfortable. Even, like, the bug types, even though we're not using them right now, I do not feel comfortable going in with 2 bug types level 10 and then the rest of them at level 12, because I may need to switch them out at some point, you never know. So, Noob's Claw is still in effect. Oh my god. This is not what we needed. But we're gonna take it. We'll take a Spearow. We're gonna take it. And honestly, like, I'm gonna be honest, I really do like Spearow. I just kind of wish we could have gotten a Spearow early on if we were gonna get it. But it's something. You know, we'll take it. What are we gonna name it, though? I haven't thought about this. I haven't thought about this one. Tiny bird. What do we call it? I have no names. Can't remember if we named it Chickadee last time, but I really want to name it Chickadee. I think we may have. Can we actually fit all the letters? You know what? I'll take it. It's something. Oh no. No. This is not what I meant to do. See, we could have gotten a second Pidgey, Dupe's Claws. That would have been something. But let me switch out Roach so we can go get our second encounter. Just do it back to back. Makes it easier. And then we'll see. We'll see what we can do. We could also get, I think, a Paris here. Yeah, I think it's the Zubat, Geodude, and Paris. And Clefairy. We could technically, I think. But that's very low chance of happening. Am I gonna walk through this whole thing without encountering anything? May as well. I'm really encountering nothing here. This is not a thing that I expected. I was like, I didn't have a repel going. Oh my god. Really? Really? I was like, I just want my encounter. Okay. Okay. I'll take it. It'll be useful for now. That was not very effective at all. I just need to get it down a little bit. Yeah, at least like something, you know, kind of on the defensive side. We're still gonna be leveling up our bug types just in the background. So at least we can kind of get this. Because I expected to be able to make it through Mount Moon today, but I didn't expect that to be such a whole struggle that we had earlier. Okay. That is 2 encounters. And I'm actually, like, I want to be mad about the Spearow, but I honestly just like Spearow. We're gonna be a little silly with this. Perfect. Love that. Okay. So that's our encounter. Watch us get like 20 more before we even get out. So I think we'll leave the exploring to next time. Yeah, Spearow is definitely not going to be useful against this upcoming thing, but like I said, there are some bug-type trainers in there, so it's not total loss. But until that time comes, we'll kind of level everyone up just generally. Maybe we will go to level 14, just be on the safe side. But I think at that point, we're just going to have to lead with Roach and see how it goes. So, till next time.